Okay, everybody, hopefully you can hear me okay. Let me know if you can't. Welcome here. We got some severe thunderstorms in northeastern Oklahoma right now. I'm going to be tracking this out. Just trying to get everything set up here so that we're ready to go. So hold on just 1 minute here. Let me get everything going. All right, so here we go. And again, we have a tornado warning here. This is for western Tulsa County Creek and also Creek County right there. This is going to be moving up to the northeast. All right, so here we go. Here comes the cell moving through. Okay, hold on just a minute here. Okay, so again, here's our tornadic thunderstorm. It's just to the south of Cleveland, to the northeast of Oilton. Okay, this is going to move to the northeast. Right now we have our tornado warning. You can kind of see it. It's the red box right there. That's the tornado warning. And again, this is going to continue to move to the northeast. Now, right now, it's shown signs of weakening. We haven't seen anything too significant at the moment. It's shown some signs of weakening, but we're continuing to watch this as it moves to the northeast. It's eventually going to work its way towards Sperry and Skiatook if it maintains its intensity. Right now it is not. Right now it is showing signs of weakening, and it is not showing that sign, an indication of that at this time. Alright? Here it is. Here it is. This is a storm. Okay? And this is going to continue to work its way to the northeast about 35 miles an hour. I'm going to see here if we have any information coming in. Information coming in right now is, again, they're expiring the tornado warning for Craig County. It's not for this storm, it's a storm off to our northeast. So here it is. Again, there it is. Alright. So it really kind of picked up for a few scans and it looked like, oh boy, here it goes, here comes a tornado. And then it's kind of weakened. Over the past few scans, you see it kind of weaken a little bit, and it's continuing to work to the northeast. And let me try to show you where this thing is. Okay? Here's where this thing is. Alright? So here's kind of the velocity. What this is showing is the wind speeds, all right? So here we go, right here in this region, this green is right next to it. This is the area of rotation. This is the area of possible rotation moving again to the northeast, but nothing too concerning at the moment. Nothing too concerning to be worried about. Here it comes though, working this way. And again, that's a tornado warning. All right, this is a storm system. We've seen multiple reports of tornadoes this morning across parts of Oklahoma. We also have a tornadic thunderstorm near Sulphur down in south central Oklahoma. Let's take a look at that and we'll see what's going on there. All right, so again, this is a situation where we've seen some different ones, some different tornadoes. Again, tornadic thunderstorms. There it is right there. This is a supercell. Again, moving to the northeast. All right, so I'm going to kind of move this around here. Let me see if I can move this out so we can see what it looks like really across the entire state. So here we go. This is kind of a good view of what's going on here. Okay, so here we go. This is what we call the warm sector. All right, so this is the warm sector. Okay, the warm sector is where this entire yellow region is. This is where the tornado watch is until 11 o'clock tonight. All right, this is the warm sector. And these are the thunderstorms. 1, 2, you can see 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the one up near Tulsa. And those are the thunderstorms that are currently producing the severe weather and the tornadoes. And what's going to happen is these are continue to work their way to the north. And we're going to see additional development down to the south. Ardmore, Lawton, these locations will see more additional thunderstorms develop later this afternoon, and those will move to the north-northeast. And that's why this entire area is under a tornado watch until 11 o'clock tonight. And that's what we're keeping an eye on very closely. Again, there it is. These are the storms moving across. And let's go in, let's look at that storm right there. That storm, again, we had a confirmed tornado earlier. This is just to the northeast of Ardmore, really. And it was to the northeast. And then there's a storm right there. And so far it shows signs of weakening. But any of these cells that you see, if they're by themselves, in other words, if they're discrete, if they're localized, if there's not very much around it, those are the ones we're most concerned about, all right? So sounds like this, up to our north, and up into Tulsa, okay? All this off to your northwest, okay? So you guys in northwest Oklahoma, you guys still have a chance for some severe weather, but for you, it's going to most likely be the threat for quarter-size hail and damaging winds. Tornado threat is extremely low in northwest Oklahoma. The reason for that is due to our boundary. We've got a boundary here, okay? So our boundary, essentially, it hints out right here to the west of Oklahoma City, okay? And really, the boundary is outlined by these yellow counties. There it is right there. So that's where the boundary is. And everything to the northwest, you can still see storms but they're going to be mostly cooler sides here. To the southeast, in this yellow shaded area, that's the potential for the tornado threat. And that's why there's a tornado watch here. It's been moist out there, it's muggy, unstable air. That's what we're keeping an eye on, okay? So let's look back in Tulsa here. Let's look into that storm in Tulsa, because again, that's what I'm concerned about here, and that's what I want to zoom in and look at. So let's zoom in on that, move it around. All right, so here we go. There it is right there. Zooming in here. There we go. Okay. So again, the storm now has worked its way almost to Cleveland. Here it is. Continues to show signs of rotation. Let me see if there's any recent reports on that. There's a rotating wall cloud that's been reported with this. So there is a rotating wall cloud that has been reported with this. But again, this is continuing to work its way to the northeast. There's nothing too concerning at the moment. I'm not saying anything to suggest that there's anything super concerning right now. The one does not include Osage County or Tulsa County. Okay? Skyview, Xperi, Tulsa, you guys are not on a tornado warning as of now. Okay? It's to your southwest. It's to your southwest. Here you go. This is the area of rotation would be right here. Again, it's right now in Oilton, just to the south of Cleveland. This is where the area of rotation would be. Just updated. And yeah, still nothing too concerning at the moment. Nothing too concerning at the moment, but we're keeping a very close eye on this as it moves to the northeast. We have other storms in the area, near Barnstall, and near Fairfax, and then Harmony. Again, these are just strong thunderstorms. No severe threat with those at the moment. Just strong thunderstorms with lots of lightning, heavy rain. Then the heavy rain that is really something you need to be concerned about here. Okay, we're seeing very efficient rainmakers here with these storms, and it's very moist out there. And because of that, the flash flood threat is there. And again, turn around, don't drown. If you see water on the roadways, don't try to drive through it. Not a good idea. Don't try to drive through it. Stay away, turn around, don't drive into the water. Okay? It's not going to be good if you do that. Alright, so then to the south of Cleveland, storm is really showing no significant signs of anything too concerning at the moment. I wouldn't be surprised if they dropped this tornado warning very shortly, because there's not anything. It's a well-defined structure, but there's nothing in the lower levels to really suggest an immediate tornado threat at this time. Okay, nothing to suggest an immediate tornado threat at this time as it moves to the northeast. Okay. All right. So continuing to watch this cell here. Continue to keep an eye on this. Like my camera went out of focus. There we go. All right. So continue to watch the cell as it moves to the northeast, and we'll continue to keep an eye on it. Okay. All right. So I'll be keeping you guys updated all afternoon. Pay attention to my Facebook page and also my YouTube stream here. I'll keep you guys up to date on the developing situation and everything else. All right. Thank you very much for watching, and I will keep you advised.